Alright, so now we're going to see how we're going to create our methods. So we're going to bring them on top, and we're going to put it here. The methods, you guys just put a normal function, and say for example we can put a function hello, just like a normal function that we have learned when we were showing you guys how to create a functions in the function sections of our videos. And if you don't know how to create a function, in our case, because we are working inside the class method, now this function becomes a method. This is a functions. You guys can put a, say for example, parameters here. You guys can put a parameter 1, you guys can put a parameter 2, and you guys can put a parameter all the way to parameter say 3, and you guys can go all the way to parameter, say for example n. Say we're going to put a param n. So you guys can put as many parameters as you guys like without any restriction, no problem, just like our functions. But the only problem here, you guys instead of the calling your functions or something like that, we have to access this one through the object. So when we instantiate our object, then we can access our method. With the functions, you guys just invoke it or call it, but with this one we have to create some sort of, say for example, now we're gonna put echo, and welcome to our website, welcome to our website. Okay, so now this is the first method. You guys can do function and put a login, for example, and you guys can do all the parts of the login, and then you guys can create another method, and you guys can put a function. We can put a register. How we going to register the user? Through the database. So you guys can put all the MySQL here. So how we gonna function? We're gonna use the register, and that's how you guys gonna use the methods inside the class, and then this function now becomes a class. So, and then we can access this one from outside the class. There are many ways to access this one. Now you guys need to know that how we're going to create methods here. So when you guys create this one, it means that you guys here, so you guys can put a parameter here, no problem. You guys can put as many parameters as you guys like, and that's how we're going to create our function. Okay, so we know how to create all the methods here and with the use of the functions. So in the next video we're going to create our objects. I can't wait to show you guys how we're going to create our objects with something called this. If you guys haven't seen this one, we can access this one. It's called object operator. So it's called object operator. It's a very cool new stuff, and we have something you guys can say for example, if you have I'm gonna make it a big room here. I'm gonna make one more here. Alright, so for example, if you have object, we can use this one to access the property name. So if, for example, if you have objects, we can use with our objects, and we can use the property name. And at the same time, we can use this one to access with our objects. We can use our method. We can use this object. And now we're gonna put it here, and for example we can put a say hello here. So for example, we can use like property name, and we can use our say methods here. Everything, whatever you guys can if you guys haven't seen this, is widely used inside the PHP. You guys can see this one everywhere, and we can see as well. We're gonna see something called this. And I'm gonna put it here so you guys get familiarize yourself now. As we're moving ahead, there is a keyword called this, and sometime you guys going to see with the object operator, and that one's called object context referrer. So we call that one object context referrer. Okay, in object-oriented programming with PHP, you guys need to remember this object operator, and we can remember this as this. Okay, so now you guys know that how we're going to use this one with our methods, and how we're going to use this one with say for example property name inside our class. Alright guys, that's it for this video. In the next video I'm going to explain to you guys how we're going to instantiate our class, how we're going to create an object like this, and how we're going to access all our variables here, how we're going to access all these methods here. So it's very cool new concepts coming on your way. Make sure you subscribe our channel. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.
You